Good morning, spinners. As you can see, a different kind of video today. We are on the road because I am on the hunt. I am, of course, the Vinyl Ambassador, aka Tony Giles TG, and today we are going to visit one of my favorite second-hand record stores. They do sell new as well, but the new stuff pales in comparison to their pre-owned or second-hand record selection. I have pulled many gems over the years from this place, and I figured I would take you along with me today as I'm looking to add some more 45s to my collection. I'm a big fan of the 45, or the mighty 7-inch as we call it in the UK. That was how I first started getting into record collecting, buying 45s. Back then they were probably less than $1. I don't know, but that's not the price for new modern 7-inches these days. If you can find them, they're quite expensive. So I like to add the older the second-hand, the classics when I can, and I'm looking to add a bunch today. And so we are heading to Vinyl Shakedown, which is based in Burbage in Hinckley, which is a stone's throw or so away from Leicester. Leicester, obviously, the resting place of Richard III. I believe he was buried in a car park. But that's where we're heading today. As I say, it's one of my favorite places. Been there before, pulled many gems over the years, and today let's hope that we can pull some more gems and bolster the collection with some killer 45s. Well guys, I've arrived at Vinyl Shakedown. The store is just across the street, so I'm going to go and look at some records. Come with me. So guys, as you can see, I am now in Vinyl Shakedown, and I've been through the 45 section, and I've pulled out a pretty nifty little bunch that I want to show you now, starting off with Genius of Love by the Tom Tom Club. Now, the Tom Tom Club are an offshoot of the band Talking Heads. And Genius of Love, you might think to yourself, have I ever heard Genius of Love? I don't know that song. I guarantee you have heard this, because it has been sampled in every song. Well, not every song, but it has been sampled in many, many hip-hop songs over the years, and was probably most famously sampled in Mariah Carey's Fantasy. The entire song is based on Genius of Love. So finding that was actually a pretty sweet point. And this, some people might think of this as a guilty pleasure. I just think of this as that killer song from the movie 48 Hours that Eddie Murphy sings in his cell about a young lady of the night. It's the Police's Roxanne. Now, I don't have a massive Police collection, and I don't own any records by Sting. I'm not that old, but Roxanne is just a killer track. So finding this on a 45, that's a no-brainer from me. I haven't spoken about it too much on this channel, but I have spoken about it elsewhere on the internet. I am a lifelong massive Prince fan, and I have a fairly extensive Prince collection. So whenever I do come across some 45s, I am inclined to pick them up. Whether I have them or not, I can always trade them with other collectors. And I found a couple today, which I'm not 100% sure I don't have. So first up is the single Paisley Park, taken from the album Around the World in a Day, which might just be my favorite Prince album. I'm not sure on that one. It's hard to have a favorite Prince album. At least it is for me. You know, most people might say Purple Rain or something like that, but me, I'm not sure. And I also found a killer kiss. I don't mean the killer kiss, I mean the killer song Kiss by Prince, famously covered by Tom Jones. It is an absolute classic. You can still hear this on the radio up and down the country, in all countries around the world. What I've got next though, this is something I didn't expect to find, and that's what I love about coming to Shakedown. I literally never know what I'm going to find. I might have an idea in my head of some things I'm looking for, but I always find stuff I wasn't looking for. It becomes an obsession within 5 minutes, and then I have to have it. And that's exactly what happened when I came across these Led Zeppelin Japanese 45s. I'm not on the lookout for Led Zeppelin Japanese 45s. I have all of the Led Zeppelin albums. I don't need to start collecting 45s. But a Led Zeppelin Japanese 45? Maybe I do. I mean, just look at that artwork. Look at that artwork. It's the Untitled or Volume 4 album with the symbols at the bottom there. Comes in the nice Warner Reprise sleeve and on the Red Atlantic label. This is the Black Dog Misty Mountain Hop 45. And this is, Grant from Vinyl Shakedown is sending me on a road now. I didn't know I needed to go down, but I'm already on the slope. This one might be my favorite, and I know that some Zeppelin fans will probably point and laugh at me. I love this song. It's one of the first Zeppelin songs I ever fell in love with, and it's Jamaica. It's like a faux reggae. I just like the song. I think it's a catchy song. Really nice picture sleeve there of, you can kind of see a little bit of John Paul Jones, Robert Plant, and obviously Jimmy Page. Bonzo is probably in the background somewhere. Lyrics and some information on the reverse. And again, this is on the nice Red Atlantic label. Obviously, we'll take these home and give them a clean, but I can guarantee they are going to sound killer. And my final pick for the day, another road I didn't know I was going to go down until today. But the Black Sabbath 45 for Neon Nights. Obviously, I've spoken on this channel before about being a die-hard Sabbath with Ozzy fan, but I also love me some Black Sabbath with Dio as well. And Neon Nights is just a blinding song. And I love that artwork. The 45 artwork, you never usually, well, you don't get that anymore because you don't really get 45s, but seeing this stuff is so cool. And when did this one come out? This is 1980, so yeah. I wasn't buying Sabbath singles when I was 2 years old, unfortunately. I wish I could go back in time and have a word with myself and tell myself to start buying records at that early age, because it was a great period in time. That is a quick look at some 45s that I have picked up. Stay tuned to the Memphis Record Pressing YouTube channel. There will be more content from Vinyl Shakedown. But when you think of vinyl, think Memphis.